Today I'm going to be doing a lesson plan presentation on Finding Langston, which is backwards for you, by Lisa Klein Ransom. It's a beautiful book, and my lesson plan is focused on 7th graders. The state standard wants students to be able to identify theme in a text and also be able to effectively summarize it, because as we know, children are not very good at summarizing things. They want to give you every detail. So I have a differentiated lesson plan that includes group work, partner work, and independent work, so it can meet everyone at their level. I also am going to read this out loud in class, and then the students will follow along. So if people are struggling readers or emerging readers, they will hear it and see it at the same time. So the text is available to everyone. All right, so what I'm first going to do before the lesson is assign an activity where if they don't know a word in a chapter, well, they won't know all the words. So they're going to pick at least 2 words per chapter, and they're going to write down the word and the definition. Then they're going to turn those in, and I'm going to compile a list of words from the students, words that they've discovered that they want to learn about. Then I'm going to give everybody that list, so then everybody will have the vocabulary. Then we can be talking about it in class. I've actually done this before, and it was funny to see how into it the students got when they discovered their own vocabulary words. So that's kind of a pre-assignment. They'll all have all those words, and then the additional words, the tier 1 words that we'll be discussing, are theme, summary, analyze, and plot. So the first thing we're going to do is, after we finish this book, which is tangentially about Langston Hughes. It's a little boy who's named Langston, and then it's a coming of age story. And there's bullying, and there's transition, and there's grief. Those are some of the themes possible. And it includes a lot of Langston Hughes's poetry, which I will end with because it's beautiful. So after they've read this, I'm going to divide them into 2 teams, and this is going to be an on-the-fly assessment. And they're going to develop a debate on what they think the theme is. And I just mentioned possible themes. So each group will have a chance to meet together, discuss, and then present. And if people only want to participate in the small group and not be part of the presentation, that's fine. That way everybody gets a chance to participate. Not everybody has to speak in front of the group. The next assessment I'm going to do is a plot diagram chart, which I'm going to let them do in partners. You can kind of see it. This might ring a bell. I don't know. Some of you might break out in hives. Some of you PE people, if you didn't like language arts growing up. So this is going to be the formative assessment, just labeling the different plot points and where they think the climax is and what they think the resolution is. The summative assessment is going to be a book creator page that each student does, and it's going to be a summary of the novel, and they have to use at least 2 images. So they can pick anything they want, but it has to illustrate their summary. And so there's those 3 assessments. We read the book together. We talked about vocabulary. That's pretty much it. I won't keep you, but I do want to read 2 poems that are here. This is one that he discovered in a note that his dad had written to his mom, and his mom is now deceased. And he was like, oh, what's going on with my parents? But it's a beautiful poem. It says, "Ah, my black one, thou art not beautiful, yet thou hast a loveliness surpassing beauty." And he did have a beautiful mom, and a lot of the book is him processing his emotions about losing her at a very young age. And this is another poem that he found that Langston Hughes had written. "Sometimes when I'm lonely, don't know why, keep thinking I won't be lonely by and by." Thanks for watching.